All right. Well, with that, we're gonna jump into Jim. What are we talking about? What are we talking about now?
The comment question of the day,
Also
which
known
is
as the card of the week.
day. Yeah, the card of the week.
It's late, guys. All right. So, this card, when I remember, Jim.
They saw the back of it.
Well, Jim came over. Whenever you came over last is when I showed you this card.
A few days ago?
Whenever I showed you this card.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, dude, you need to check out this card.
As soon as I read it. Like, this card is stupid.
Yeah. What else? What'd you think?
I instantly thought it was broken. And then,
all right. So this card is currently on the restricted list.
No. Don't tell him that information.
No, don't. Okay.
I was just going to say, just read the card.
All right. So the card, here we go.
Don't even tell him what it's called.
All right, here's the card. Okay, it's a forward. Okay, for each Earth forward other than Sophie you control, Sophie gains plus 2,000 power. For each water forward other than Sophie you control, Sophie gains plus 2,000 power. She already has 4,000 power. Okay.
Yes, you did tell him the name. Of the card.
It's in there. Yeah. At the end, here we go. At the end of each of your turns, if Sophie has 10,000 power or more, draw one card and Sophie deals your opponent 1 point of damage. She's broken, guys.
She's so broken.
So, okay, so I'm in the process of building quite a few Final Fantasy decks. Okay, and so there's this one deck. Okay, it's monks. Okay, Sophie is a monk, and there's this one deck. It's mono earth. It's a mono earth monks deck. Okay, Sophie is like the key card. Okay, you should be playing 3 copies of Sophie. However, she is on the restricted list, so you can only play 1 copy.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason you're playing 1 copy is because she's restricted.
Good news is, though, I believe you're able to search for her.
In the deck, you can search for her, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So with other cards in
there are multiple ways of searching for Sophie, and you want to find Sophie.
Yeah, and you also have ways to pull her from the graveyard as well, I believe.
Yeah, and that's a big thing in Final Fantasy. So she's got a base 4,000 power, and so she gets plus 2,000 for each other Earth and plus 2,000 for each other water forward. So you just need 3. Well.
Does that also count multicolor?
Yeah. So if you have another, now all the other forwards in the deck are all Earth.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just need 3 other forwards. Okay. I don't think there's any other water forwards in the deck. They're just all Earth forwards. So you just need 3 other Earth forwards, and then she's at that 10,000 power mark. So, end of your turn, I will draw a card. I will deal you a point of damage. And remember, with Final Fantasy, and again, we're going to do other Final Fantasy videos. Okay, so just check our channel later for other Final Fantasy content. However, one of the ways you win in that game is dealing your opponent 7 points of damage.
Yep.
So you deal their damage directly to them, and then they have a damage zone where they flip the top card over, and then once you have 7 cards in that damage zone, that's your 7 points damage. So she can deal damage without having to attack.
So good.
That's crazy.
Cards like that.
That's crazy. So the deck is really cool. And so the first time I saw this card, I'm like, she does what? What?
She's broken.
Absolutely crazy.
How did this card get passed?
It's crazy.
How did this card get made?
But there's a lot of power creep, dude. I'm telling you, power creep is crazy.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just looking at some of these the more recent cards in the recent sets, and it's just the power level is just getting higher and higher and higher. I mean, if you look at the earlier. Now, granted, I don't have a ton of experience with this game, right? But I think if you look at the earlier Opus sets, I don't even know. I'm wondering the first set where they had a card that dealt damage directly to your opponent without having to really do anything.
I don't know.
So, yeah, Sophie is, dude,
broken.
She's crazy, man.
She's the most broken card in the game.
Crazy.
All right, she's not the most broken card in the game.
No.
But she is definitely very strong.
Yeah, definitely strong.
And she does exactly what I want her to do. draw me cards and deal damage face.
Yeah.
What more can I ask for, Dan?
Yeah. I feel like you're gonna really like this this deck.
Probably.
Yeah, you're probably gonna really like this deck. Probably. So I'm excited to get these decks built, and then just me and Jim just sit down and play them.
Dude, the best part, she's 2 mana.
Yeah, 2 CP.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant.
CP. But it's interesting. But it's interesting you say that too, right? Just the mana, because
is it though?
It is, because like you're basing your experience, like all your card game experience around one game, essentially. Like you're like everything you know about this game, you're applying that to this other game that uses completely different system and words and naming conventions for their cards and everything.
Words don't matter.
Yeah, right.
Systems matter.
Right.